From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to LA the unscripted way from the Garland in North Hollywood. Retro chic rooms, delightful outdoor dining, rich Hollywood history. Check into the urban oasis serving up all the old school vibes in a hot new way. Welcome to LA Unscripted, everyone. I'm Dana Devin, and we are booked at the Garland in NoHo, a space that first opened its doors in 1972 as a Hollywood retreat. Today, it's rated as a top Los Angeles hotel, and now it's unscripted approved.
When we say we're an oasis in Los Angeles, we genuinely are an oasis in Los Angeles. And you feel it immediately that you're kind of on an island in the middle of a city.
Traveling by trolley from Universal Studios to the grooviest urban oasis in North Hollywood, let the good times roll.
Garland Hotel, it's a retreat for the tourists, for the business person, for the producers. We have different room types to accommodate both families and individuals.
One of the things I love about this property is that you are both surrounded by your mother and your in-laws, including this beautiful picture here.
Year's 1971, and my mother is starring in a series, My Three Sons. My father had seen this plot of land in the valley. He was a California developer of homes and apartment buildings.
When Fillmore and Beverly discovered this piece of property, it's almost 7 acres, standing alone, and it was part of Gene Autry's original training facility. So it was a blank slate for them to do whatever they wanted to create this campus-like environment. Well, one of the things we really tried to create when we redeveloped the Garland 10 years ago was to really take ourselves back to the 70s.
Bring back that early California bohemian, happy hippie thing with using orange, using macrame, natural woods.
If you remember LA in the 70s, everybody talked to everybody. So we went back to not just the decor, but the attitude.
Nope. High five.
We have game nights in the courtyard. We've got wine tasting. We do a walk through the neighborhood every Tuesday morning. You actually walk by the Brady Bunch houses, and then in the summer and the fall, we do a huge block party, and we invite the entire community, and we pick local charities.
They're very dog friendly here at the Garland Hotel. This is Chester and Dexter, and we love them. They love the dogs here. Where are you going? Tell me about this space.
So it's Beverly Park at the Garland.
An outdoor space where people could do events, could do cocktail parties, do weddings. On the weekends, we do yoga in the park, which just comes with the room.
The front yard is a very independent restaurant. We made it a community restaurant instead of a hotel restaurant. We're about 87% locals in there, and we've become a favorite in the Valley and throughout Los Angeles.
We're really trying to create this as an oasis, not only for our guests, but for our community. I'm extremely proud that so much of what is here now is the vision that I learned growing up with my father and mother, of things that they would appreciate, of things that they valued. So I feel like that heritage is here. I feel them around me all the time. And I think that they would both just be absolutely thrilled that this is in their name and it's their heritage.
This is what my staycation dreams are made of. So while I unpack and kick up my feet, I think Olivia De Bortoli's got some local tea to spill.
One of my favorite things about Los Angeles is that you can try food from any culture. And here at Saffron Spot in Artesia, we are trying Indian desserts. Cheers.
Saffron Spot is Southern California's premier destination for Indian style ice cream. LA is such a melting pot. Look at how many different cultures we have here. It's beautiful, and it's so much enjoyable for us that we can experience other cultures and countries without actually going there. That's why I think LA is the best place to have something like this. I am Smita Vasant, and I am the owner and ice cream chef at Saffron Spot in Artesia. Primarily, I would say ice cream is the main dessert. So we make other desserts in combination with the ice cream, because this is what it's all about, right? Rose Faluda is our most popular dessert, and that is a traditional dessert that's served in India, especially in the summer. It's layered. It's made with noodles at the bottom. Then we put rose syrup, rose milk, and basil seeds, which are really good for the body. They're very cooling in the summer. And then we top it off with our special rose ice cream. And the nice thing about it is that we make our own ice cream here. It's made in the back and we serve it right here. It's all Indian recipes that I've come up with the combinations.
Tell me about the history of Saffron Spot.
Our owner, Miss Ivita Basan, she actually started making in 2000 her ice cream for her guests with a little small machine at her house.
Once I made it at home and I served it to my guests, people loved the different flavors. So that's where the idea was born. But then I never thought it could go commercial.
We are gonna make the ice cream faluda, and you said this is one of your more popular ones, right?
Correct. Our step for it, when we make it, we actually put a little bit rice noodles on the bottom.
Love a rice noodle moment, okay.
Then we added a little bit rose syrup on top of the noodles, okay?
Okay, rose syrup.
Now the next step is we ask the customer to pick their choice of ice cream.
Okay, well I love rose, so I want to do this one, right? Because this has the rose petals.
Correct.
Yes. Okay, I want that one.
Okay.
Definitely mango, right?
Mango is a really popular ice cream that we have here.
Okay, and then we top it off with basil seeds. What's the difference between a basil seed and a chia seed?
So the difference is that basil seeds are more softer than the chia seeds, but it gives both the same proteins for it.
Okay, so they're kind of the same thing, just the basil seeds is a little softer, so you use it for the desserts. What does it mean for you when people come back over and over again for their desserts and they love it so much?
To me, it makes me happy because they're enjoying what we love to make. We have a lot of customers that are like family to us that for a lot of them, it makes it feel like they're back home.
And from that side of town to another, let's see what else is on the LAU must-try list.
Skateboards, tees, shoes. We got Doc Martin, Nike, Converse. We got paint for like all the artists that want to do stuff. We got wheels, skateboards, trucks, everything to build a skateboard pretty much. What we're trying to push over here at Neighbors is that you can look good even when you're not skating. We opened 2021, April 3rd, but it's been a project since like 2019. Me and my friend Cleon, we had like dead-end jobs. So we used to like hang out and just like talk about what we wanted to do. And he says that I mentioned like us doing a skate shop.
I saw him develop what this name would be, what our first sticker would be, which was a huge aspect to the movement that we started. Before you knew it, you had kids in Prague and Ho Chi Minh City putting stickers up, in Spain putting stickers up, doing the same thing we were doing. And then we had a billboard, so that was like the ultimate sticker.
The whole idea of Neighbors started at your grandmother's house.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I grew up skating on that block. I grew up skating in the driveway. I hung out in the back. That was the home base, So like all of the ideas like came to mind there. The whole brand stems around her and like the neighborhood and Lamert Park, my friends.
How does she feel when she comes in here and sees what you've created?
Oh, she trips out. She trips out. She's from a whole another generation. It's unbelievable to her. The billboard's on her street, and it was right up under where I learned to skate. She saw that billboard for the first time and just lit up. Everybody that comes in the shop, they build a skateboard. Everything's custom. You can pick everything.
What's the coolest one? What should I pick out?
I mean, you gotta go with a Neighbors board. This is our collaboration with Denim Tears, these two on this end. Then we collaborated with this artist, Gregory Young. He was a homeless man that we found. All his artwork has like stories to like his life and the things that he'd been through. So when I saw all of his stuff, it really just like, I was blown away. And then right when we produced the artwork and put it on a skateboard, he passed away. This is literally like, it's a passion project for me. This is my life.
It's crazy to walk into this space. Sometimes when I walk in and see the mural on the wall and everything that has been put up, it all happens so quickly. At the same time, there was this movement going on amongst the youth of the general West Adams Crenshaw districts. You know, with Nipsey's passing, I think we learned a lot of what he was doing on the back end in terms of how we assert space as Black people, you know? And this is just how it actualized for us, you know? Okay, let's take this space, you know, and then even furthermore, put a ramp outside and watch how kids assert their space, because now there's this this entitlement to space, you know, that didn't exist before for a specific, you know, age group of people.
I tell you, if I had a dime for all the things I've learned about Los Angeles from this show, well, I'd book more nights here at the Garland. And we have even more to share right after this short break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back to LA Unscripted at the Garland in NoHo. Now, did you know North Hollywood was first known as Toluca back in 1887, before it was then changed to Lancashire, and then ultimately changed to North Hollywood in 1927? Wow, history sure makes me hungry. And lucky for me, the front yard is serving up some divine California cuisine, and I am forking ready.
The front yard is a standalone restaurant, and so we took it as an opportunity to really dive into the community. So it really is a local watering hole and restaurant, and it's really geared to everybody.
Even though we're part of a 7-acre hotel campus, if you will, almost like an urban retreat, little resort in the middle of the city, it feels like an independent restaurant. We're not attached to the hotel itself, so it really avoids the stigmatism of a hotel restaurant.
This is our scallops Rockefeller. It's my play on oysters Rockefeller. They're Peruvian scallops, so they're the smaller scallops.
So lemony, oh, and buttery.
Oh yeah, a lot of butter.
I'm never going back to an oyster again. This is insane.
Our cuisine is Californian style, so we try to have old favorites, comfort food, however, done with modern influences. LA's beautiful that it's a melting pot. We're able to take all the different cultures that live here over the years and how we blend those into great California cuisine.
All right, so this is a bone-in short rib. It has a butternut squash down on the bottom.
Do you see how tender that is? Look, I'm cutting that with my fork. I'm not even cutting it, I'm just pulling it apart. We're gonna get a big chunk of this right here. Oh my God. This is almost like Thanksgiving, but a short rib, because it's got that sweetness of the vegetables. Yeah.
Tangerine Room, we opened this a little over a year ago. It's a new elevated space, so a little notch up from the front yard decor, but it is part of the front yard. It's our private dining room, but more of a party venue.
Okay, this one's amazing. It's actually the Garland Orange. It's edible glitter.
It's called the Tinseltown.
Okay. It's delicious, and it's sparkly.
It was an exciting addition to the property, and now we've also opened it up on Monday nights to the public, so everyone can enjoy it. We have live music in here, usually a theme month every month, but it's really become a go-to place for the entertainment industry, for all the studios around here, as well as locals to do events, businesses to do networking and so forth.
They have a full mocktail menu here and a full dessert cocktail menu, and this one is
It's called the lemon cake.
It smells like pie. That is so good and so refreshing and light, but yet like you're having dessert. I mean, home run.
Excellent. You can drink your dessert and eat it too.
It's lunch right now, but this is so good. I think I'm gonna stay here all day until I can see everything at night. The best bites, the local love. We are obsessed with going off script in our city, and we hope you are too. So stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted at the Garland in NoHo. We are just minutes away from Universal Studios theme park, but you know what else is a thrill? Finding new local favorites like this next gem.
The Black Promoters Collective has put on some of the biggest tours in recent years. Today I'm checking in with them at one of their go-to venues, the Kia Forum.
The Black Promoters Collective is a consortium of the top independent promoters across the country of color. Within the Black Promoters Collective, there are 8 entities who really are, I'll say, the leaders in their regions across the country. The wonderful thing about the Black Promoters Collective, we have become not only fast friends, but fast family. Gary and I knew of each other, didn't know each other super well. Obviously, from my perspective, I really respected his business acumen, being a national tour promoter. My expertise is really on the marketing, the branding, the digital content creation, and building out branded IP for major brands.
We've actually done over 400 shows, major national tours for the last 5 years, including music festivals, Mary J. Blige's Good Morning Gorgeous Tour, B2K, the B2K Reunion Tour, the Millennium Tours. Our first inaugural show was actually Maxwell, the Night Tour, and that was in 2022. So Maxwell was actually a person who understood what we were trying to accomplish as a group. I think the main key things that set us apart. One is our ability to have a deep connection with the artists, their culture, the music.
We're not just promoting the show, we're helping creatively, producing content, assisting with the marketing. Our tours and properties are really rolled out like they're big brand campaigns.
One of our most recent tours that really stands out with us is the Boys Mountain Tour with Brandy and Monica. That was, just an epic, successful venture for us. The Boys Mountain Tour actually did 30+ cities. Some markets we actually played twice. We always like to stop at the Kia Forum. For one, it's a really cool environment right here. The hallways, the dressing rooms, it's an artist vibe.
So Jasmine, we're gonna take you back a house at the iconic Forum so you can see how we operate and how we get down during shows.
We normally set up in the Rolling Stones room right there.
What?
Yeah, that's normally our main office.
They bring something so fresh and so important to Inglewood and to our venue. One of the things I love about working with them is they create content, but the content they create is special and unique, and it has longevity. So more often than not, the tours that they book and promote come back here year over year.
The sound for this venue has been well known amongst artists that they'd rather play the Forum than any other bigger arenas here in the LA area. So for us, it's massive. When you look on the walls and you see who's played here, some of the historic sellout shows, I think it's an honor for us to play here and partner with the Forum organization. Big things coming up this year in 2026. Obviously, the New Edition Way Tour, the Queens actually have extended their award-winning tour into a 3rd phase, which is huge for us. The Millennium Tour, the B2K Reunion, those guys haven't been together in a decade, so it's a huge thing for us to be part of that. Obviously, Jazz in the Gardens for us is coming up.
One of the most special things for us is having an idea in your head, and then 6 months later, you're standing at the back of the house by the soundboard, and then the arena is sold out, people dancing, they're partying, and you're like, man, this was in my head 6 months ago, and now it's all together, everyone's happy. That's like one of the greatest feelings in the world.
That's so cool, but we can all get stuck in a routine, but maybe this is your sign to try something new, literally.
Here at LA Unscripted, we find our stories so many different ways, and I found you just scrolling through TikTok. Your girlfriend posted it.
Yeah, she did.
So tell me about how that's been and what's happened since.
Absolutely. Well, Allie, she loves social media, and she's like the goddess of it, and I'm not big on there, but she posted on there, and next thing you know, she's like, hey, I think you've gone viral. And after that, the day after, it's been, blowing up on our social media pages and showing love and support, and we couldn't be more thankful, more grateful. WAFI is West African Farmers Initiative. We're a bunch of farmers from West Africa who decided to band together, bring our goods from our farms straight to the market. I keep it simple. Single shots, double shots, and Americanos. And I have my cold brew I just started brewing up as well, so they can get that if they so please. Our coffee, it comes from a very tropical area, subtropical. So you taste the mangoes and the stone fruits that it grows amongst, the plantains. And that flavor is deep within the coffee if you really brew it and really roast it right. So we were trying to bring that to the market. Big thing was making sure we are in tune with our customers and just keeping the supply chain short. From our farms, straight to the cup, straight to the customer is our main thing. So we figured the cart's the best way to do that.
What's the most fun thing about having a coffee cart and driving around LA?
The customers, meeting people, the regulars that you start to see, the locals. It's great. I just moved here, so it's been great to get in tune with the community here with this coffee cart. People are like recognizing me on the street.
Dude, I literally, this is the power of TikTok. I literally came across your partner posting about your car, and
So
I
cool,
love
man.
it. My name's Kevin, by the way.
Thanks. Dennis, man. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Pleasure to meet you.
This isn't just kind of supporting West Africa. A lot of your proceeds go back to there. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. So we're piloting a new mission. You know, it's typically farmers right now in the normal template see 4 cents of every dollar going back to them for their coffee and their cocoa. So right now, because we bring all our goods from there here, most of our proceeds go back. So we're aiming 90 cents for every dollar that you spend goes back to buy all the resources that we need for harvest, whether that be tarps, tools, soil, or bags for the soil, everything. So we're just a farmer's market on a cart.
Well, sadly, it is checkout time, and I don't want to leave, but remember, you can always email us your favorites because you never know where we'll turn up next. Thank you so much to the Garland for letting us go off script. Thank you, James. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Brooke. We'll see you guys next time. Good night. Mwah.